I'm Nick from the OSAA, and this is my sister Amanda. She has been playing soccer for over 17 years now. You might be wondering why this is relevant. During these years, I've been fortunate enough to travel to over 60 different stadiums to watch my sister play. I've spent countless hours along the sidelines of soccer fields and in the stands mingling with the fans. During these 17 years, I have experienced some of the most memorable moments of my life. I find myself today still watching my sister play, but now it is in my favorite stadium yet, Geldwin. I love the experience and joy I get while I watch the Portland Thorns play soccer. Stadiums are the center of many communities throughout the world. By opening a new stadium in Eastern Oregon, Geldwin would be making a clear and positive statement. They would be providing a vast amount of opportunities to Eastern Oregon. With these opportunities comes memories. Without these memories, I would lose 1/4 of my lifetime. Stadiums offer more than just a place for people to gather and watch sports, but a place to grow with friends and family.
The first time I went to Hillsborough Stadium was for a soccer game. The reason I remember this was because it was my little sister's first soccer game, and I remember seeing her so excited and anxious to start playing because it was her first game and she wanted to see if she had actually gotten better since she started. To be completely honest, she wasn't very good, but that game and that field became the landmark of her achievements that were yet to come. In her eyes, that field was a symbol of accomplishment. It showed her how far she came from her first day to where she was now, and every time she thinks back of it, all she sees is good memories. Whether her team won that game or lost a game on that field, she still had fun. Aside from the lifelong memories that were made on that field, another thing that was made were friends. Whether the friends she made were on hers or the opposing team didn't matter. What mattered is that the friends she made and the memories also are what will stay with her for the rest of her life.
As an athlete myself back in high school, I played at many fields such as this one on the west side. Now, I did not get the opportunity to go to the east side because there is not those kinds of facilities available to those athletes. What we are proposing is that we place one out there so that the athletes on the east side of the state get the same competitive advantage as the ones on the west side.
Who's got extra tickets they want to sell?
My name is Dylan, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the many benefits Geldwin can expect to see by working with OSAA on this project. Now, for starters, you can see great public relations with the communities of Bend and Redmond. You can also expect to see incredible advertising benefits from this project. You can also expect many potential and future contract offers, not only from OSAA, but other companies as well. Firstly, let's talk about public relations. This project will not only create jobs, but employees will get a sense of morals as well. This is because the job will not only help the employees themselves, they'll be helping the whole community all around them, because they'll provide a great sporting atmosphere like you see here at Geldwin. Secondly, Geldwin can expect to see many advertising benefits as well. Revenue enhancement is guaranteed through various marketing activities, public solicitation, advertising, corporate sponsorship, and signage. The name Geldwin is going to be printed all around the stadium, forcing people to recognize their name. Moreover, Geldwin will have the opportunity to advertise for other companies such as local business and Geldwin's already partners, including Wimmer Brothers, Key Bank, and Alaska Airlines. Geldwin's other founding partners can expect to further their advertising as well. The benefits don't stop there. The cities of Bend and Redmond can also expect many benefits. These are things such as employment and increased sales for local businesses. A venue this size will also create tourism and a local fan base. Tourism is guaranteed to help local businesses thrive. The need for lodging, food, and even shopping comes hand in hand with these sporting events. Now let's talk about employment for a second. Working with OSAA on this project is going to help boost the economy. It's going to do this by creating hundreds of jobs. For example, you're going to need event planners, ticket vendors, concession vendors, security, announcers, technicians, etc. The revenue generated from this stadium is going to be more than enough to offer employees competitive salaries, so people are going to want to work. It is anticipated that the employment benefits from this will be indirectly created for local businesses as well. We expect this to generate millions for the local economy. Now let's talk about tourism. Like I said, tourism is bound to bring revenue for employment. It's going to be a year-round community asset and the go-to host for various events. A loud and exciting facility will draw people in from all areas. Sports fans or not, they're all going to want a taste of the high energy that Geldwin Fields are known to bring. I'm going to move on and talk about fan base. Now, Oregon is known for having great fans. Whether it's professional teams like the Timbers, varsity high school sports, or pretty much any event, Oregon has good fans. You can expect having a loud, high-energy, loyal fan base. OSAA's proposal is going to draw an even more electrified fan base than Geldwin is used to, even being home of the Timbers, who are known for their fans. They're going to do this by hosting sporting events from places such as Eastern Oregon University, Bend High School, Redmond High School, and all other places looking to host electrifying tournaments and big championships games. Moving on, let's talk about businesses. Now, businesses are the ones who can really expect to thrive drastically by increasing sales. And I'm talking about local businesses in the Bend and Redmond area. Like I said before, the high amount of tourism is going to make this happen. Now, we've categorized the three types of businesses that will see the most increased revenue. The first is lodging. Families are going to make a weekend out of their attendance at sporting events, and they're going to need a place to stay. The second is food service. People love to eat. And a sold-out crowd of 90,000 people, it's unlikely that all 90,000 people are going to eat at our concession stands, as much as we would love that. People are very likely to eat before and after an event at a nearby establishment or somewhere in between the Bend and Redmond area. The third type of business that we expect to thrive are entertainment and shopping. Now, this is because between events, spectators or guests may like to seek entertainment elsewhere. Now let's move on to OSAA. OSAA will benefit simply by partnering with the well-established company that Geldwin is. This project is going to help OSAA live up to their mission, which is to serve member schools by providing leadership and state coordination for the conduct of interscholastic activities, which will help enrich the educational experiences of high school students. The OSAA will work to promote interscholastic activities that provide equitable participation opportunities, positive recognition, and learning experiences to students, all while enhancing the achievement of the educational goals. Although a nonprofit, OSAA will raise revenues through three main avenues. These are interscholastic championship events, membership fees, and corporate sponsorship. Finally, the last people who are going to benefit from this project are students and athletes. They're going to be provided with a stadium they can and will be proud of. It will help encourage kids to get involved in sports at a young age. And by getting involved at a young age, it's going to help keep kids out of trouble. It will help them stay away from gangs and drugs and all other things that you want our young to stay away from.
I'm Nick. Let's share these memories. We can create these memories in Eastern Oregon by just building one of these complexes, providing a community for a lot more people than just me. After attending Geldwin for 10 years, I couldn't imagine living in a city without a stadium. The community has accepted me and my family, and we love to come to the stadium and watch the Thorns play, the Timbers, and other sports events that are going on. I have created memories that I cannot forget at stadiums, outside of the stadium, waiting in line, and also inside the stadium. I want to share this. How has Geldwin Field impacted the community?
Well, I mean, I think it helps to kind of evangelize for the community because I mean, it's a soccer town and that represents what Portland is. I was just taking a picture of the schedule there to send to my brother because he's coming from Texas and we're going to watch the SC Dallas game. And so, it's kind of something that can show people what represents the city. And, I think our things are positive.
Well, thank you.
How have you guys seen Joe Wynn impact the community?
I think it is good because there's soccer games here and the community can kind of join and we have our own because we have our own stadium where people can go to and support the team.
And it helps us provide us with money, I guess, like people.
What activities have you guys seen here?
I've seen a couple games here.
I've seen baseball and soccer.
Soccer games.
What benefits do you think that Joe Wynn has provided to the community?
I live in a city that's building a downtown stadium right now in Paso, Texas, and it just creates a whole entertainment district. It creates a place that people want to come, and places will open up around it, bars and restaurants and all that type of thing, and it's great for the economy.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I'm Brittany Selby, and I wanted to share how having a recreational complex helped me when I was a kid. Growing up where I did, there was a lot of positive opportunities for children. Once the complex was built, there was a huge decrease in crimes committed by children. I was one of those kids. With not a lot of opportunities, I engaged in everything the complex had to offer the community. And with doing so, I improved social skills, confidence, and this goes to show how much a complex like the one proposed can improve not only businesses in the community, but mostly benefit the children whose lives change. As a proud member of the Oregon School Athletic Association's team, I know how excited we are to giving this project everything we have, as well as I also know how excited you gentlemen are. How could you not be excited to help and benefit the children and the community of Bend area? We've set up a few specific dates to make sure this project moves forward smoothly.
As you can see, there have been so many great memories that have been made at Hillsborough Stadium and the Jeld-Wen Field. These experiences that people have had an opportunity to have because they've had a place to have them. They have brought the community closer together because people have been able to go there. This is the same aspect we are trying to portray with the Eastern Oregon Field. We are trying to give the community a place to go, a place to be in, a place to have sports and games and fun in all that sense. This leads us to 3 important dates which will lead us all the way through the new year that we are focusing on. The first of which is July 1st, 2013. That is a date where we need the donation by. We need this donation in order to fulfill our goal for August 2nd. August 2nd is the date where we plan to start construction of the Eastern Oregon Sports Complex. August 2nd will lead us all the way up until January 1st, 2014. On that night, we will be throwing an event for everybody that has been involved in the stadium, in the complex, and that has done any work towards it, and anybody that is affected by it. We are doing this in order to show everybody what has been done so far and what will be done from the beginning till the end, and to show everybody that we really do have our best intentions in mind with this complex, and that we really do mean business.